Hello everyone, I hope you all are doing very good. This is Akash and today I'll be talking about Murakami's book. Life has a lot of issues. Life cannot always be a roller coaster ride. It cannot always be a happy, fun living kind of life. There are things that we face issue in everyday life. There are things which doesn't excite us. Life cannot always be exciting. I'll tell you honestly, I've read a lot of self-help books, but even those self-help books have never really helped me. For a short duration, for a week or a month, it does help me, but again I feel low. And I think most of the people are actually bored from self-help books. There are various YouTubers who actually recommend a lot of books, and I've seen in their comment section there are people who actually say please don't recommend self-help books, because ultimately life is suffering. Life has to be suffered in some or the other way, some or the other form. You cannot always be happy, you cannot always be sad. Now self-help books are promoted at a different level. You see there are many authors who are claiming that their books would help you to change your life, but it doesn't happen every time. So what to do? I found an author which was much talked about in this bookish world, and his name is Haruki Murakami, and he has written a lot of books in his language and it's been translated. I've only read two books of Murakami. One is Norwegian Wood, which I think most of the people read when they start into Murakami's world, and another I've read is Kafka on the Shore, which I have. Let me show you. I have this Kafka on the Shore. So these are the only two books, Norwegian Wood and Kafka on the Shore, which I have read. And let me describe you something about Murakami. Murakami is not one of those authors who simply writes story. He writes something which is very magical. It's an another world that doesn't make sense. Even the character doesn't make sense, the story doesn't make sense, but somehow when you finish the book, at that point of time you realize that there's something Murakami has left inside you. It actually helps you to escape your reality for a few moments and live the dark reality of the world, the strange reality of world, which for most of the people doesn't make sense. But ultimately when you finish the book, it does make sense in some or the other way. I recommend you to start with Kafka on the Shore first, because I didn't like Norwegian Wood that compared to Kafka. And yes, that was it about Murakami. I'll keep talking about more books. Until then, be happy, be safe, and thank you.